Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to our Incredible Chess channel. And today we have a very special day because our Team India, our women's. Hello everyone, good evening and okay, I hope that you can hear me properly and everything. So our Team India, our women's team is going to take on pretty strong teams today in the first day of Fide World Women's Team Chess Championship. I hope you are there with me. Do like the stream guys so that we can reach more people and we'll definitely enjoy. In our team, I just want to tell you that Harika Dronavali is the one who is playing. Then Bhakti Kulkarni is there. Then Marian Gomes, Tania Sachdev, and Vaishari. All these players are playing. So I hope that you are there. So we'll be looking at their games. We will enjoy their games. Let's see how are the things over here. Okay. So let's go further. The first game, which is there, 45 minutes game is there, 10-second increment will be there. Harika is playing with the black pieces. We'll be going through all the games. First, let me get all the games. Here, Harika's game is already there, which we have. Bhakti's game also I'm going to get. Okay, let me click on this game. Why this game is not starting? I don't know. Let me refresh the page once. Yeah, Bhakti's game is also here, guys. Let me get other two more games. Bhakti is there, and this is the game between our Vaishali. Okay, Vaishali's game also I got it, and now the last one more game and we will be through. Tania Sachdev is also playing. Let me get her game also. So Harika, Tania, Bhakti and Vaishali, these are the four players who will be playing in this match. Veverick bro, hello. What is time control? So the time control is 45 minutes and 10 seconds increment, and Tania is playing with the black pieces over here, and she has opted for Queen's Gambit decline. I'll just go through the games. The games have started just now before some time, and I hope I'm not that much late today. Keep liking the stream guys. Your support is very valuable for the Team India. Why Humpy is not present in the team? Well, Viraj, Humpy couldn't travel to Spain because this tournament is happening over the board, and over the board because the thing is that she took the vaccine, Covaxin she got, means, and in European countries Covaxin is not approved, only Covishield vaccine is approved. So Humpy ji couldn't travel to Spain this time, so maybe she will play in the next year or something like that. But okay, our team is quite strong. This is also a very strong team. Instead of Humpy, Marian Gomes is the one who is playing, but the rest of the team was already playing in the Olympiad team, so it's there. Mayank Goyal is saying hats off to you, man. Just tell me what is your motivation in streaming. I don't know, there is nothing like that. I like to play chess and I love chess. That's why I'm doing it. I hope you will enjoy with me. So do like the stream. Do support our Team India also. Let's go further now. I know very few viewers are here on my channel, but still I stream. And what can I say? Someday it will grow. Someday it will grow. We will also have viewers, more than 10 viewers on my channel. Khyati Pranjal. Okay, hi Khyati. Good to have you here. I need to keep myself motivated. I never look at the numbers, how many numbers are there. I just like chess and I talk about chess. That's what keeps me going, because if I'm going to look at the numbers, how many people are watching my stream and everything, then that is not that much motivating for anyone. Because most of the time on my channel, I have around 10 people. So not more than that, but still it's okay. It's fine. It will grow someday. Bishop e7. Okay, Tania is playing very safe chess. That's what I will say. And this knight might be going towards the f6 square. This is not the classical match exactly. 45 minutes plus 10-second increment is there. And the games are happening over the board. In Spain, the place is Sitges. There the games are happening. I love that place. I have traveled to Sitges 4 times. And in December also I'll be playing one tournament in Sitges, right where this tournament is being held. So I know the atmosphere and everything because I love Sitges a lot. It's in Spain, Barcelona, and Barcelona is my favorite place. I always travel to Barcelona. So in the month of November, I will be going to Barcelona to play 3 tournaments. Thank you, Moyang. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. So, okay, let's go to the other games also and check it out how other players are playing. Vaishali is playing here. Okay, she got Petrov's opening, e4, e5, knight of 3, knight of 6. Whenever you play this thing, it is called as the Petrov defense in the older days, but now it is called as the Petrov defense. And this what? Knight e5, d6, knight of 3. Okay, how many countries have you traveled? Well, I have traveled 7 countries to play chess and 1 country to just roam around. Singapore, I did not play, but I went to Singapore just for the sightseeing. Bishop e7, d4, d5, knight c3, he captured here, and then knight c6, queen c2. This is the situation on the board because the pawn on h7 was under attack, and maybe at some point black will be capturing the pawn on d5 and then the bishop will go here. Again, this will come back. In Tania's game also, you can see c3 and d4. These are the 2 pawns are there. The only thing is that the structure is from the white side, so Vaishali is also having the similar structure. So pawn structure is very important. That's what we should always remember. Okay, so let's go to the next game over here. Harika is playing with the black pieces, and she's playing very solid opening. This is the Ruy Lopez opening, and bishop c5. She has gone for this thing, and c3, castles, d4, and she goes back. As far as I remember, there is a very interesting line is there, like, okay, many players go for d6 after playing b5, but Harika has gone for castling, and okay, this is the position b5. She went after some time d6. Okay, they have converted the position into the same thing. See, earlier, if in this position instead of castle, if black plays b5, bishop c2, d6, this is one and almost the same position which could have happened. Bishop b6 or bishop a7 and then rook e1 and then castles. This is the position, and they have literally the same position here, but with a few move order changes, nothing else. Sir, are you a GM? Well, I'm trying to become a grandmaster. That's what I will say. One day I will definitely say that I'm a grandmaster, but right now I'm not. Okay, one more game. Bhakti is playing with the white pieces over here, and she, as usual, gone for something solid. Okay, and bishop b7, bishop g2, castles, and this is the situation on the board. This is a Catalan setup, but in Nimzo Indian, or you can say even Queen's Indian setup has been taken. Whenever the bishop b4 comes after e6, this is the... No, I'm not even an IM. I'm trying to do everything. So slowly it will happen definitely. Next year, because last 2 years I couldn't play any tournament. But from this year end, I will be playing tournaments. My first tournaments will be in Spain, starting in November. And in December also I'll be playing in 2 tournaments, and if I get the visa I will also play more tournaments. Let's see what happens. Everything depends upon visa. So you are a normal player like us. Well, I don't know whether I'm a normal player or not. My rating is around 2100. So if you think like being a 2100 player is a normal player, then yeah, I am a normal player. Not a title player, but I have a lot of experience playing in international open tournaments. Okay, castling is here, and she's still thinking about the position. Our first match is again against Azerbaijan, and I just want to tell you that in Azerbaijan's team, Mamedorov means Shakhriyar Mamedorov, you might be knowing. His sister is Turkan is playing. Okay. Yeah. Guys, do like the stream and do subscribe to the channel also. Okay, your help is okay. Can we reach I will have a question here. Can we reach 100 likes today? Support Team India, guys, and do subscribe. And I just want to tell you, Nightbot is telling you this thing. From 29th of September, I'll be having one online chess camp, which will be related to opening preparation. So if anybody wants to learn openings, then you can definitely join the camp. You can register there. Nightbot has already given the link, so click on it and you will be able to participate in the camp. Thank you. Okay, let's go further now. She is taking a lot of time. So I was talking about this Turkan. She is the sister of Shakir Mamedov, a very strong player, world-class player. So you can see like in Mamedov's family, actually there are two world women grandmasters. Means both the sisters are grandmaster and he is a super grandmaster. So the family is super strong siblings, you must say. Okay, there are some exchanges happening on the board. Bishop into c3 and b into c3 happen on the board, and this is how the position is going to. Here also the same situation is there. c3 and d4 pawn is there. In Vaishali's game also c3 d4 pawn is there, and in this game also c3 d4 pawn is there. So I think everybody is playing around the same opening, I must say. Okay. And it's kind of funny. Okay, let's yes, who was very close to defeat Magnus yesterday? Yesterday I did not check. Yesterday I was streaming on my channel for 12 hours, so I was damn tired, so I just slept. I did not check it. Sorry about that. I cannot give you the info. Means I know like Magnus Carlsen won, but I don't know like who gave him tough time yesterday. So here bishop, okay, she gave the check and she again came back in this position. Bishop e4, the queen is under attack. And I think queen might be going to h5 square because white is most likely to castle on this side of the board. And the bishop will come to, yes, she has gone for this thing. And again, like this time it is Gulnar. She is also the sister, as I said, like she is the sister of Shakir Mamedov. So grandmaster family is there. Queen h5, maybe the bishop will be coming on g4 square, and Vaishari needs to play very accurately. I think one of the ideas in this position can be just play bishop f4 and safeguard the king side and then go for the castling. Safeguard the castling. Yeah, so here what is there? Can you please tell me, Kathy, what's your rating? Are you a rated player or you are a chess enthusiast? Started playing in the pandemic situation. IM is stronger or WGM is stronger? IM is stronger. This is men's title. International Master is stronger than Woman Grandmaster because you can become the Woman Grandmaster at the rating of 2350 plus, and to become the International Master you need to have 2400 rating, means 2400 rating. So 50 points different is there. Is this a rapid or classical format? This is a rapid format. 45 minutes and 10 seconds increment. यशोदी सिंह सर, आप हर संडे को 12 hours का stream करना. Man, that was too tiring yesterday. So not 12 hours, but maybe I can stream for 5-6 hours for sure. We will see. We'll see. If you guys are going to support, then definitely we'll do it. Okay. So let's go to Tania's game here. She has played b5 move. And she's asking her opponent's knight a question where it is going to go. I think knight e3 is the good move, or maybe if she doesn't want this bishop to be blocked, then knight b2 is also one of the good options in this position. Let's see what she is going to play here. But Tania is playing quite slow, I must say, because she already used up a lot of time. She is having 26 minutes on the clock. Her opponent is having 37 minutes, so almost 11 minutes are difference is there. So let's see. Vaishali is still thinking. Okay, and okay, Harika has played rook to e8. This is a very well-known theory, I must say. Here black usually tries to put pressure on the central pawns, and white goes for knight d2, knight f1 and knight g3. This is the usual plan from white side. So let's see, it will be very interesting how white is going to play in this situation. But first of all, before going to the other side of the board, white needs to support the pawn on e4, because if you don't support the pawn on e4 or d4, then ed4, cd4 and the knight will be capturing on d4. Let's suppose you play knight d2, then the pawn on d4 will be lost. So first of all, you need to play queen d3 in order to play knight d2. We need to be paying attention to what your opponent wants to do in the situation, and then only you should take your moves. You should play your moves. Okay, Prashik is saying like, I just come here after watching your endgame live streams. It was awesome. That clear my basic pawn ending. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. I'm happy that it helped you. Thanks for coming here. Okay, do like the stream, guys, and do support our channel. You can even subscribe to the channel also if anybody is new here. Okay, our number should grow slowly and gradually, so your support is needed over here. Okay, let's go. Bishop e3 has been played first. I was talking about queen d3, but okay, here she thinks that okay, I can just play my bishop to e3 and then maybe the knight will be coming to d2 square. Omkar is saying like yesterday's 12-hour stream is tiring, sir. Appreciated the efforts and stream as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tej, one day you will have 1 million subscribers. Kya baat hai? Definitely. I will I hope so. That will happen one day. But I need to be very consistent and people like you, like the viewers should also like the content. I hope that I will be able to make good content on my channel. I already have more than 350 videos. If you are new here on my channel, you can definitely go through it and you will definitely learn something, or you'll at least enjoy if you love chess. Okay. Okay, let's go to the other game also here. What is happening in Bhakti's game? D6. Okay, after this D6 is played, I think Bhakti might be going for knight d2. This is the position I have already played from the white side. I know that knight d2 capturing here and then going for the e4 is a very huge normal way to play in this situation. And another way is also there to play bishop g5. I have played this opening from white side, so I know the basics that you have to play knight d2 in order to control the e4 square. What is the format to get Fide rating? Well, in order to get the Fide rating, you need to play in the Fide rated tournament. Then only you will be able to get the rating. Means, of course, you need to win against rated players. The way you get the rating on chess.com, in Fide rating tournament, you will not get any base rating. You will be 0 rated player. So you have to win against rated players in order to get the rating. So minimum rating is 1000 in Fide. And okay, the way you perform, you will be increasing your rating. Sir, your brother Atul Dahale, I have is your brother Atul Dahale? I have played with you both in Parvani. No, I am Atul Dahale. My brother is Anil Dahale. Yash Nigam, sir, you are an inspiration. Thank you very much. Yes, Virasone actually is not related to Shaq, but Shaq's sister is Turkan. Yesterday's effort from you was marvelous. Keep going. Okay, thank you, Viraj. And please bring variety in your content for increasing your engagement. Yes, definitely. Tej and Saurav is saying, sir, you should try having sub battles with Twitch streamers. Okay. From my like subscribers, people should play. That's what I need. So if you guys are in, then maybe I can ask someone to have sub battles with me. But I don't know how many my subscribers will be playing. That is a very difficult, because on live stream hardly 10 people come and it's very difficult to play sub battles with only 10 players playing from you. Is there going to be any federated online in future? Federated tournaments are not online right now, but in future I really don't know. Right now it is not happening online. No online you can get rating from chess.com or chess, or even in Fide website also you can get the online rating, but that is not a Fide rating. Okay, rook e1. So okay, Bhakti has gone for rook e1. As I was talking about, the e4 square is a very important square, so she is trying to get e4 at some point. But whenever you play queen c2, black will always have bishop e4 or knight e4 move, so you have to be careful in this situation. Yes. Are you a businessman too? Yes, I'm a businessman. Bishop g5, sack, knight e5 is creating some tactics. Okay, bishop g5 and then knight e5. Well, bishop g5, I think if you play instead of rook e1, if you play bishop g5, I think you can simply play h6 also, or maybe knight d7. Knight e5, you are talking about the sacrifice. But what about just if I capture here, and then if I capture here, your sacrifice will not be working because the e5 pawn will be hanging. Right now, knight e5 is not a possibility, but maybe like at some point, I know one possibility is there with queen c2 and knight g5. But in that case also, the knight should not be there on f6 square. If the knight is there on f6 square, then you don't get in. If the knight is not there, then the queen will be attacking on h7, plus this bishop will be attacking bishop on b7. So okay, there are tactics, but the line which you are talking about, there is no tactic. Okay, knight d7. Okay, black is playing very solid chess. Queen e7 followed by e5 is the usual play. And okay, white needs to neutralize this bishop. That's what I will say, because queen c2 is not a good idea. Knight e4, bishop e4 is there. Knight d2 or knight h4. Just trying to get this bishops out, bishop g2 and knight g2. This might be one of the alternatives. So let's go to the other game. Bhakti might be playing that move. And Harika is, okay, developing her pieces. Opponent has played this move, and Harika is still thinking. She's still thinking in this situation. Okay. Okay, if you have any questions, something, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And let's move further. Okay, just 1 minute. I need to just check one thing. One minute, guys. I forgot to check one thing related to the Women's World Chess Championship. Okay, fine. Everything is done. Okay, here what I was saying, like Krish was talking about, but I'm pretty sure you will get a proper tournament without cheaters. I hope so. Any tournament you are organizing, sir? Most probably I'll be organizing one tournament next month only, for sure, and I will announce it maybe within a 1 week or something. So let's wait for that announcement. And if you want to learn from me, then I'm going to organize one chess camp from 29th of September for opening preparation. So you can consider it. You can go to the link on my website incrediblechess.com, and you can check out everything. Okay, that is the one thing I would like to tell you. Okay, let's go further here. I will just talk about the games now. Oh, you have the exams. Okay, okay, you have the exams, but okay, maybe next time you can join. I always have camps every single month. Okay, here they are still thinking. We'll just focus on this. Okay, bishop f4. She went for the bishop f4. We were talking about this thing only. See, after this, I talked about bishop f4 will be played, and Vaishali just did the same thing. She went for bishop f4 because this bishop will be needed in order to safeguard the king side, because we will be castling on this side of the board. So another move which I can predict is rook b1 in order to put some pressure on the b7 pawn. And Okay, apart from that, I don't really see anything from black side. F5 is not a good idea, means I don't feel like it will be played on the board, but maybe if white is kind of in an attacking mode, maybe F5 is a good interesting idea, because let's suppose in this position you go back, then G5 is also interesting, means black will be just getting the pawns over here on this side of the board, so this is also something which might be interesting. But okay, as long as white has the option of going for the queen side, then I don't think so it's not a like possibility. Okay, bishop d6. Okay, another thing with bishop f4 was that the pawn on c7 was hanging, so black says like, okay, let's capture the bishops here in this situation. Bishop d6 has been played. Maybe Vaishali will go for bishop into d6, c into d6. This might be one of the possibilities on the board. Bishop d6 and d6, and then you can castle, because as long as you are reducing your opponent's pieces, you should not be worried about any kind of attack which might be happening from your opponent's side. So here this is the possibility. Anything else? Okay, bishop d6, she went for this thing. Yeah, cd6, and she has castle. Yes, she has castle. I think Vaishali is having very pretty, like very good position. And Tania, okay, Tania's opponent has placed the knight in the center of the board. Tania needs to play c5, because if the c5 doesn't come in this position, the bishop on b7 will be very badly placed in that situation. So Tania needs to play accurate chess. She might be knowing all these intricacies in the position that she need to play c5 and all those moves. So I don't see like any trouble for black in this situation. Okay, after c5, one thing is there, that ab5 will be played, cb5, and the pawn on b5 can be captured. But if you capture this pawn, then can we capture on d4? Yeah, d4 can be captured. So we will be, means Tania might be having the pawns in the center of the board. The idea of bishop d5 is always there, just putting some pressure on this queen, and the b5 pawn can be attacked with queen b6 followed by this, means rook as well as the queen, both will be attacking the b5 pawn in that case. So let's see what are the things which will be happening after some time. Okay, still thinking. I think they might be playing a little bit faster after some time, but right now they are playing a little bit slow because they have plenty of time on the clock. And just to let you know, Tania and our team, basically our team, Harika Dronavali, you'll see here, Vaishali is playing, Harika Dronavali is playing, and Bhakti Kulkarni, they are playing in over the board tournament in Spain, and the tournament is happening in Sitges, that is a place in Barcelona. Okay, and I hope that our team India will definitely shine today, because we are going to have 5 matches today against Azerbaijan, Spain, Armenia, France, and there's one more team playing from, I think, of like Spain only. I am not that sure. That team's name is pretty complicated, so I don't know exactly. Guys, keep liking the stream and do support our channel. Do support our channel. Okay, are you guys there with me? Just let me know. Hi, hello, something like that. I think bishop e4 is for stopping f4. No, bishop e4 is basically, see, e4. Yeah. Yes, Prashik, you are absolutely right. Because we were talking about this thing earlier also, that when rook e1 was played, I was talking about this thing that queen c2, whenever you play the e4 pawn, means e4 square will be guarded by bishop e4. So that's what exactly happened in the game. So c5 was one of the threats in the position. So bishop a3 is played. Another thing is there, after bishop a3, e5 is no longer possible, because if you play e5 immediately, then capture and capture means not there, means capturing on e5 with all the pieces, the rook on f8 will be hanging. So here black played rook e8, queen c2. Maybe this was a provoking idea to play queen c2, because black plays bishop e4. Everybody knows this thing, but maybe she wanted to provoke her opponent to play bishop e4, and then play. Another idea which I have seen earlier also, the knight e4 is also one of the ideas, but knight e4, you need to play f5 in that case. Hi Krishna, good to have you here. Guys, whoever is new here, don't forget to like the stream, okay, and support our channel. Your support is very valuable for our channel, and thanks for being there, all of you. Okay, let's go further. Bishop e4, queen a4, queen c8, bishop to h3. Oh, nice. I think this bishop means this queen was trying to come on b7 square. That might be one of the alternatives in the position. So maybe this bishop h3 is played. Another idea of bishop h3, which I feel is like e5 is kind of stopped, because if you play for e5, then capture and this knight e5 is not a possibility, because then the queen on c8 will be hanging. Why not knight e5? Knight e4, you mean to say knight e4, right? Yeah, knight e4 was a possibility in the previous position, but here I think knight e5 or not, knight e4 you are. Bishop e4 is also strong. Bharat, it would be amazing if we have IPL like chess, each state player fights and winner is already world class. Yeah, that's there. Like I as far as I heard, chess Premier League is going to happen, so it will be happening in the month of June next year. So there will be some interesting matches, and teams will be there. Krishna is saying great, the in-depth analysis. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to the other game. What is happening in Harika's game? Harika has got her knight back on b8 square. Maybe she wants to reroute this knight to d7. Maybe from d7, knight f8, knight g6 is one of the ideas, because see, white has played knight d2 in order to go for the king side. So here Harika is also saying like, I also need to bring my knight towards the king side. Another thing is that now the bishop on b7 is opened up, so you cannot just simply play knight f1, because if you go for knight f1 here, then the pawn on e4 will be hanging in that case. So here you need to support the pawn on e4 before going towards the f1 and g3 square. Venkatesanji, hello, good to have you here, sir. According to you, to which state plays strong in chess? Well, there are three leading states in India. One is, of course, like Tamil Nadu is the first one. After that, Maharashtra and West Bengal. These are the three states which are like having maximum number of grandmasters, also strong players, also international masters. So apart from them, everywhere there are some grandmasters. It's not like other states are not having grandmaster, but okay, these are the three states I will say like are strong. Krishna Agarwal, what is your name, sir, and what is your rating? Well, Krishna, my name is Atul Dahale. My Fide rating is 2037 right now. I have reduced my rating before pandemic, so I did not get the chance. But I will be getting the chance to increase my rating very soon. Yeah, Andhra is also there. Yes, Venkateshan, Andhra is also there. Yes, four states you can say which are very strong. Because from Andhra, Hari Krishna is the one who is the top ranked player. And apart from Hari Krishna, of course, we know that Hampi is there, then Harika Dronavali is there, then okay, now there are three more grandmasters are there from Andhra Pradesh, like Karthik VAP is there, means Karthik Venkatesh, then another player is Harsha Bharatkoti is there, who is also a grandmaster. So and MR Lalit Babu, he is also grandmaster from Andhra Pradesh. So okay, India is having lots of talented players all over India. Means even Delhi also has strong players. Yeah, West Bengal has strong players, of course. Like from West Bengal, you might be knowing Surya Shekhar Ganguly. He is from West Bengal. Sandeepan Chanda is from West Bengal. Then Dipta Ghosh is there from West Bengal. Then from West Bengal, who else is there? Like I think many international masters are also there from West Bengal. So okay, West Bengal has pretty strong players, very strong players. The most famous player from West Bengal is, of course, like Surya Shekhar Ganguly is there. And Debendu Barua, first GM in India is West Bengal, right? No, no. Vishwanathan Anand became the first grandmaster. Then second grandmaster of India was Debendu Barua. He is from Kolkata, West Bengal. Do you professionally play chess or just because it is your passion? Well, it's semi-professional, you can say, but okay, I don't do anything apart from chess, so you can say professional, but I'm not earning just by playing chess, so you cannot say like only by playing I earn. I teach chess, from that also I earn, so you can say I'm a chess professional, not exactly a professional chess player. Krish is saying, yeah, I know most of them, they are like neighbors to me. Okay, d5. Okay, d5 has been played in order to get rid of the d4 pawn's weakness, because as I said, like knight might be going somewhere on f1 and g3. So here d5 is played. Here maybe bishop into e3 will be played by Harika, because I don't see any possible any good idea of going to a7 square with your rook, right? So I think she might be going for bishop into e3, rook into e3, and then the knight will come on d7 square. Okay, she is saying like, okay, just capture here. But c6 is a good idea, because after c6, if you capture here, not there, sorry, on a7, rook a7, whenever you capture here, the rook will be coming in the game via 7th rank very quickly. That is one of the ideas in the situation. So let's see what is going to happen after c6. Let's go to Tania's game. She is okay, she has got knight to f6. I was actually thinking of playing c5, which I was mentioning in this situation, and this is the position we were thinking about, but Tania said like, okay, I'm not going to go for c5, because playing c5 means you are opening up the position, right? And here knight e4 and knight f6 has been played by her, and here maybe opponent might capture here, and the pressure on c6 pawn will be there. It might be there on c6 pawn. Another thing is like after capture, I think bishop f4 is also a very interesting idea, because after bishop comes on f4 square, the rook on b8 needs to move, and if the bishop, like this rook moves anywhere, then capturing on b5 will be good, because then the bishop on b7 will be hanging, because you cannot capture cb5 in that case. Prashik Khandare is saying like, sir, actually I meet in Akola Rapid. Maybe we must have met. I'm stuck at 1300. Any suggestions, please? Well, Kishore, I will suggest you one thing, like keep solving lots of tactics and analyze the game. If you cannot analyze the game of good players, then at least watch the games which are analyzed by some YouTubers, like on my channel also you can watch, or any other channel. I will just suggest you that thing. And another thing which is missing in many players from 1000 to 1800 players, you are more like prone to just play the games. So don't just play the games, analyze your games, but not with the help of engine. Analyze your games with yourself. Like self analysis is very important, because engines will definitely show you the lines of action and everything, whatever is there in the position. That is okay for quick analysis, but if you really want to improve your game, if you really want to find out your mistakes or your strengths also, you need to think about your own games in your own perspective, and then see, okay, you are missing out things in the middle game or end game or opening. You need to figure out that thing, and you need to work on those things, then only your game will improve. Otherwise you can play chess game, blitz, rapid, or anything like for 10 years, still your rating will not improve. Ananta Krishna, I have defeated GM Surya Shekhar Ganguly when I am 1600 chess.com. Oh, that's cool. Is there any proper facts that from where chess actually originated? Well, people say that it is originated in India, but we don't know about proper facts, because in India, or even people even say this thing that Ravana's wife Mandodari, she like started playing chess with her husband Ravana, and that's how the chess was originated. But let's see. I mean, it is mentioned somewhere in the scriptures, but right now we don't have the proof of anything. But the modern chess, whichever is there, it is originated from India only, and it has been traveled to Europe when the Persians and Arabs, they came to India. They took chess from India to Middle East, and from Middle East it was spread everywhere in Europe, and we all are playing the European version of chess. We are not playing the Indian version of chess. Okay, let's continue. Rook d1 has been played by Tania's opponent here, Ulvi Fatalieva. Okay, this is a very difficult name. Ulvia Fatalieva. Okay. Mamadeva is Gulnar is playing here, and knight a5. Okay, there are some improvements in this game after bishop into d6, cd6, castles. The players are getting less on time, so they need to play faster. I think that's what is happening. d5, dislodging the knight from the center of the board. Bishop g4, knight is being attacked, so knight went to d2 square. Rook c8, and now queen b2. Okay, I was talking about rook b1, but maybe Vaishari thought like queen b2 is more better. Okay, another thing is like after rook b1, the threat was after rook to c8, the threat was knight into d4, because there was a pin on the c file. So that's why maybe she plus played queen b2 in and not getting into any kind of traps set by her opponent here. Okay, knight a5. Again, this knight is heading towards the c4 square, and by playing knight a5, the pawn on b7 is also protected by the knight because it was being attacked by the bishop on b2. Right? So here, what should white play? Maybe just controlling the e file is a good idea. Just play your rook on e file. That might be one of the interesting ideas, because knight c4 is the move which will be played at some point. I don't have any doubts about that thing. It will definitely happen there. Feeling like therapy after exams. Which therapy? Is it a good type of therapy or what? Knight c4 is the move which might be played. Maybe black might play b6 and then followed by knight c4. That might be one of the possibilities in this position. Another idea from black side is to play bishop e2 and neutralize this bishop, because in this position, if the light square bishop is captured, means if it is exchanged, then I think light squares will be pretty weak on the white side. So this threat should also be stopped. So I think rook e1 or this rook on e1 is a good idea. Samaya Sagar, I should surely raid your channel. Maybe. Maybe it will happen someday. Okay, let's go to another game. Harika's game. Okay, some improvement is there. d5 was played, and then c6, and opponent supported the pawn on d5 square with c4 move. Knight d7 has been played, and then b4. Okay, this is the situation on the board, and they are keeping the tension on the board. They are not exchanging any pawns, and they're just saying like, okay, I'm going to put the pressure in this side of the board. On the queen side, everything is kind of under attack. So both the sides are just playing the waiting game. Yeah, good one. My exam was like hell, and I touched paper and pen after 2 years. Okay, cool. Which team is favorite in finals? Well, I don't have any other favorite team rather than Indian team. That's what I will say. That's the only thing I'll say. And guys, can we reach 100 likes today? I know like it's a very big target to have 100 likes on our stream, but maybe we might achieve that target of reaching 100 likes on our stream. Maybe it is a possibility which might happen till the end. If a player is underrated, then how can he or she can know his approx rating? Well, you cannot know your approx rating. It is just the number, right? And you should not be too much worried about the rating, because online rating, you cannot really judge anything. Means unless and until you are having the Fide rating, you cannot really know like what is your strength. And usually strength, you will get to know about your strength after maybe playing for 1 year or something like that in rated tournaments happening over the board. So you should wait. Prashik is saying like, sir, there was any psychological disadvantage if you play online with aim of improving over the board chess? Playing online will improve over the board chess. Uh, basically, when you start winning, online chess is different and over the board chess is different, because online chess, blitz rating or bullet rating, it is not just about having good skills with the chess related skills. It is also about the mouse skills. If you are very fast with the mouse, then you can make quick moves, and then you can even win against stronger players also, because many players cannot really handle the mouse. That is also very important. And here online mostly you play fast chess, and over the board chess is not fast chess. Over the board you need to think, your opponent will also think, so you cannot play some silly traps in over the board tournaments. You have to be very solid and you need to prepare well, because there's a lot of time to think about the moves. So okay, you should just understand this thing, that playing online will develop or it will help you to develop your intuition, nothing else, because you will understand the patterns quickly because you need to play quickly. But all these things will be improved only if you are like more into preparation mode. 100 likes is too strong nowadays, as YouTube going to be dead because of offline work. Yeah. Bullet not considered OTB chess, also pre-move lol. Yeah, pre-moves are not there, and okay, over the board like pro chess. Yeah, correct. Okay, let's continue here on this game. b4 was played on the board, and Harika is still thinking in the position. Maybe bishop into e3 will be played at some point. That's what we were expecting. Or what else is there from her side? Let's suppose anybody, I have seen many players, they like to capture in this situation. So capturing anything is not a good idea. Miss, if you capture here, let's suppose, then knight will be coming in the game. So what's the point of capturing here? If you capture on d5, yeah, we can capture on d5, then the pawn on d6 will be hanging. So it's like giving a lot of chances to your opponent by capturing the pawns over here. So you should wait here in the situation. Maybe I will play the move which I was talking about, knight f8 and knight g6. It might be played. Krishna, I did not ignore your chat. I read your chat. Last time you said like Samay or Sagar Bhai should surely read your channel, and I said like maybe yes, they might read at some point. Okay, let's go to the other game. There might be something happening. 15 minutes are there in this position. Queen b3 was played over here, and okay, oh nice, this is something which I did not even expect, that Bhakti will actually retain the bishop on the board. I was constantly thinking that she might be exchanging this bishop, but she says like, okay, I'm not going to exchange. She is retaining the bishop, and knight d2. Okay, the bishop was under attack. Queen goes back, and a5 has been played. Somehow as play, I feel like black is having very comfortable position, because bishop as well as the queen, they are both like controlling this diagonal. And what can white do? White has this idea of playing f3 and e4 in the situation, trying to get more control in the center of the board, right? This might be one of the possibilities in the situation. What's your opinion, guys? Do let me know about your opinion, because see guys, you should take advantage of this thing. Like, you can analyze with me, you can suggest your moves also here, because very few people are here. So you can actually talk about chess with me, and it might be helpful for you in your own games, because it will be a good discussion if you are also participating in the chat related to the game. Okay. I just want to tell you one thing, like Tania's opponent is strong WGM. I have seen her like games in past also. So she's a strong player, that's what I will say. Okay, now I think c5 should be played. There are certain exchanges happening here. Knight f6 and okay, c4 was captured, and queen c2. The pawn on h7 is under attack. Okay, she plays h6 supporting the pawn. Bishop g2 has gone back, and now c5 is a good idea, I think so, because if you play c5, let's suppose c5 dc5, the queen is under attack, but queen c7 will be played, and the pawn on c5 will be captured very soon, because white cannot really support the pawn on c5 no matter what. And if you, even if you play queen into c4 in this situation, that is the best way. But can I play this queen c5? And if queen into a6 is played, okay, I can develop some attacking possibilities with rook b6. If the queen goes back in the situation, maybe rook will also come in the game. Means, okay, black's pieces are pretty active in this situation, that's what I will say. And this bishop will also be activated on this diagonal, or maybe you can put this bishop on this diagonal also. So certain possibilities are there which might be happening after c5 move. So it will be interesting to see whether Tania plays c5 or not in this situation. If she plays c5, the game might be interesting, and she might get some chances in this position to uh, trick her opponent. Okay, Vaishali opponent. Okay, Vaishali played rook a e1, which we were talking about, because bishop e2 should be stopped in that situation. So rook a e1 is played, stopping this bishop coming to the e2 square. And now f6 has been played by opponent. I really don't understand why f6 is played, because I was not even expecting this kind of moves from black side. Here maybe, what might be the idea? I'm not really understand. Oh, I think she stopped rook e5. This might be the only idea from white side which was a possibility in the situation, right? Apart from this thing, I don't really see anything happening in this situation. I think the games are going to be quite long games, and it is just 7:45 in India. Okay, I need to drink some water also. Let me drink some water. Okay, Vaishali is thinking here. Maybe what she will do? She won't play h3 for sure. Okay, she played queen b1. Why is she playing queen b1? Okay, her idea is to play bishop g6 for sure. Queen will be having only one square on g5 and h4. If a queen goes to h4 square, and then what is the idea? Maybe f3 will be played at some point. Maheshwari, hello. Good to have you here, Maheshwari. Thanks for the like. I hope that you liked the stream, just because you just joined it here now and you just liked it. Thank you very much. Okay, queen b5, b6, f3, bishop e4. Okay, what are you talking about exactly here, Prashik? Queen b5 you wanted to play, or what? See, she has played queen b1. I think she is going for bishop g6 in the position. Nothing else is there. And another idea which is there, like rook lift is also one of the ideas in the position. So maybe rook will be coming on the 7th rank. This might be one of the ideas in the position. Rook coming on the 7th rank, putting some pressure over here, or even rook e3 and putting rook g3 in the on the board. And okay, the pawns will be under attack in that way. That might be one of the possibilities on the board. So let's see what is going to happen here after some time. Okay, what's happening in Harika's game? Did she play anything? Okay, b4, bishop into e3. That's what we were waiting for since long time. And rook c8. Okay, she is getting her pieces in the game. And as the time is getting lower and lower, 12 minutes are there and 16 minutes are here. After rook to c8, I think she might be going for opening up the c file, because getting the c file opened up might be helpful for black over there. Rook on 7 is heaven. Yes, exactly. Rook on 7 is heaven. So that might be one of the possibilities, or even rook e3 followed by rook e1. This is also good in Vaishali's game. So Vaishali is having time advantage. She is having 21 minutes on the clock. Opponent is having only 13 minutes. So we can expect some good result from Vaishali here in this game. So if we win this game against if she wins this game against Mamadova, Kulnar, then it will be good for us. What's happening in Bhakti's game? Okay, d5 has been played on the board. Well, very cleverly, Bhakti is playing very cleverly. Okay, queen goes to c2 square, and here Bhakti was threatening for e4. So opponent was kind of forced to play d5 in order to control the e4 square. So here e4 has been controlled. Maybe c into d5 will be one of the ideas in this position, which I will go. cd5 and d5, e4 pawn will always be a weakness in this situation. Okay, what else is there? White will not be able to play c4 because playing c4 means opening up this bishop and queen's diagonal. So maybe cd5, ed5. What should white play in that situation? Maybe just play rook b1, or you need to develop this bishop on d3 square. That might be one of the alternatives in this position, by playing e3 followed by bishop d3, and okay, the bishop will be doing something on this diagonal. So Bhakti might be playing this thing because like if the pawn is on d5 square, then the bishop and the queen both will be inactive in that case. So I don't really understand why Bhakti's opponent has gone for d5 move, but we will come to know after some time how they are going to proceed in this situation. Vlogging चालू कीजिए. For vlogging, I think I need to travel somewhere. When I will be traveling for tournaments, definitely I will start vlogging. Ajay Patel, I'll definitely do it. But being at home, vlogging is difficult. But okay, if you really want to see my general life, then I have my other channel also. If you are interested, then you can subscribe to my other channel, where I share some of the things which I do in my general life also. So my other channel, I'll just give you the link. If you want to see my vlogs or something, then you can check out my personal channel. This is my personal channel. This is my chess channel, but other channel is this one. You can subscribe to the other channel also, where I share related to the Spanish and other things which I am doing. So think about it. Do you own cars? No, I don't own any car. I travel a lot. So what's the point of owning any car? Okay. But why suddenly a question related to car? cd5, d5. First queen f5 is look aggressive move because e3 bishop d3 comes. Okay, you mean to say like after this this, and you want to say queen f5 and then e3 bishop d3. Yeah, maybe that might be one of the possibilities, but okay, when you play queen f5, yeah, it is a possibility for sure. But what are you going to achieve even if the bishop comes on d3? That's my question. Like the h7 pawn is well protected by the knight on f6 square, right? Right, that's the thing over there. Or bikes? Yes, I have bikes in my home. I have different bikes. I have 4 bikes. The first bike which I bought was Pulsar, then I have Avenger and Jupiter also. It's normal bikes. In my family we have 4 bikes. Push the G pawn. Okay, you want to push the G pawn in that case? Yeah, it's a possibility, definitely. But how will you like get? First of all, I can play bishop b5. This is also one of the ideas, because whenever you play e3, I'll just exchange the bishop on f1. Like light square bishop will be exchanged. Then your idea of putting any pressure on this diagonal will be gone. So that's why I was thinking that f3 and e4, or e3 and bishop d3. These are the 2 ideas. Okay, she has gone for f3. She wants to play e4 at any cost. I think she might be going for bishop to g2 and e4. This is her idea. Means I feel like that. Let's see what her opponent is going to do. f3 has been played on the board. Oh, you know Spanish? I didn't know that. Yeah, I know Spanish because I always travel to Spain almost every year. So that's why I know Spanish. I'm traveling to Spain since 2015. And this year also I will be traveling to Spain. So this will be my 5th time to go to Spain. So that's why frequent travels are there to Spain. So I know a little bit about Spanish. At least I understand Spanish, and I can communicate small things in Spanish. Miss, that's what I will say. Okay, let's go to Harika's game. B4 capturing rook c8, knight b3 was played by her opponent. These games are getting very slow now, and there is a lot to talk about these games. Okay, the pawn on c4 is the first thing which I can see is a hanging pawn over here. Maybe just capturing the pawn on c4 is a good alternative according to me. Just capture the pawn over here. Knight will be going to a5 square. The bishop as well as the pawn on c4 both will be under attack. So we can play bishop a8, but playing bishop a8 I don't know exactly. c6 pawn is also under attack. So yeah, okay, black is okay. We can play queen c7 or queen b6. Both, no, knight c4 is coming, right? Okay, wait, queen c7. Yeah, queen c7 is there. If knight c4 you play, we have this d5 move, and the knight on c4 will be hanging in that case. So he cannot really go for that. She cannot really go for that thing. I think capturing on c6 is the best option, because if you capture, and okay, still the pawn on c4 will be strong for black. I think Harika might be capturing on c4. I don't know why her opponent played knight b3 and she abandoned this. Maybe she missed this queen c7 move. Maybe she missed this thing. I think idea is bishop g7. In the previous game you want to talk about? Or which game you are talking about bishop g7? Oh, okay, bishop g2. Okay. She did not play bishop g2. She directly played e4. She wants to open up the game. Okay. She will be capturing for sure f into e4. And after f into e4, somehow I feel like Bhakti is getting a very strong position, because see, now bishop will be coming on d3 square with greater effect, because f file is also opened up. So e5, very understandable move, because if you bishop d3 comes, then this pawn should not be pushed forward. So I think d5 is a likely option in this position, which I will be going for. Bishop d7 and then play c5, because there is no point in putting these two pawns on the c file, right? There is no point in this thing. So d5, bishop d7 and c5, try to get rid of the double pawn. That might be one of the ideas in the situation. I think I won't be surprised if d5 c5 comes on the board. Looks very natural. Okay, let's see what Tania is doing in her game. Did she play c5? Now no, she played a5 in this position. Bishop f4 came, bishop d6. She is going for the exchanges. Queen c4, bishop a8. Okay, Tania is playing pretty passive here. And okay, what about this bishop? How this bishop is going to come in the game? That's the big question. Okay, but oh, nice. Okay, the pawn on c5 is a weakness, pawn on a4 is a weakness. Okay, Tania got a pretty interesting position. So here bishop b7, bishop a6 is always one of the ideas, because the rook on d2 is unsupported in this position. So okay, Tania might be getting some good result from this game. So we can expect something. We can accept something from this game. So that's the good news for us, guys. That's the good news. Let's see what's happening here. Huh. Okay, let's come back. Let's come back here. There is certain improvement is there. King came in the center of the board. King a2 and king e7. These are the two alternatives which have been played in this situation. Maybe the pawn might be going forward in this position. As the rook on d2 is protected, the bishop a6 idea which I was talking about is no longer possible here. And the pawn on a4 is a weakness which might be captured at some point, because even if the rook comes on the b file, rook b4 is always there just trying to block this thing. But okay, you can capture, and again the b pawn will be under attack, so we don't know what's going to happen. Tania Sachdev is having good position. That's what she might bring a point. And here, oh wow, f5 has been played. The queen went back somehow. After this, queen went back with queen f7. Okay, I think that was the idea from her. She played f6 in order to bring the queen back. I was wondering why did she play f6 move. Okay, now it is clear to me. She played it because the queen needs to come back in the situation. And okay, she brought it back. And now she played f5 move. Okay, that's completely understandable because the queen was kind of misplaced on the king side. Now in the center of the board, queen is eyeing towards the queen side as well as on the king side, so both the sides are kind of covered, plus the pawn on b7 is also protected. And now we need to consider what to do with this bishop on g6. Maybe h3 is a good idea because this bishop on g4 is kind of trapped. So here, as this bishop cannot really go anywhere, black needs to play queen d6 and attack the pawn, not pawn, the bishop on g6 square. And if at g4, queen g6, okay, we can capture here, but capturing here is like black's pieces are getting in the game. Maybe rook f5 or maybe queen f5, just exchange the pieces on the board and this will be good. Are you guys there with me? Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Maybe after some time some people might join us, but I am feeling already pretty hungry. So maybe after this game I will take your leave, guys. Do like the stream also, guys. Okay, and okay, let's go. I think the people who are watching this stream, they are already like the stream. Okay, if I am still she's still thinking in this position. Knight to b6. Okay, what's this knight is doing in this position? Maybe dc6 will be one of the ideas in the position. Bishop into c6, dc6, dc6, bishop into c6. Just capturing everything. Maybe c4 is under attack, so white needs to do something about these pawns. White cannot just ignore anything. The d5 pawn is a weakness because let's suppose you capture on b5. I'll be going for d5 move. And okay, what's happening here? If we capture on d5 once again, I'll capture knight b d5. The rook will be under attack. The pawn on b5 will also be under attack. And okay, somehow I feel like black is already better in this position after knight to b6. This is a good position for Harika Dronavali. She might be winning this game. Like, I feel like she is already having a great position. What's your opinion? Do you think that black is having better position or no? D captures c6 is something which I prefer. Bishop into c6 and then capture on b5. Bishop into b5. Okay, c4 square is there. C file is also there from black side. Black is having pretty comfortable position, so I won't be surprised if Harika gets a decisive advantage after some time here in this situation. So let's hope for the best. And oh wow, Tania has pushed everything on this side of the board. We were not expecting these things, and suddenly the things have changed a lot. We were not at all expecting these things from the game because she was having such a great position. Opponent played this move And okay, she played e5. Okay, bishop f3 move was played because bishop is coming on e4 square and the c6 pawn is a weakness. She played bishop c8 now. Oh wow, this is not a good position. Bishop e4, bishop a6 check, goes back, and c6 pawn. Oh my god, she lost the pawn over here. So Tania is pawn down for no reason. Opponent is having this c pawn, extra pawn is there. Rook c2, bishop b3, and okay, and this is okay, this is already difficult. Now bishop into a4, if you go for, then I think just capture, and the piece will be lost. So here what she is going to do, bishop needs to move somewhere. Bishop e6 will be played in this case, and if bishop e6 comes, then okay, you don't need to capture rook into b4, right? You can just play rook d2 also, just trying to play somewhere on the d file, and this pawn is always there to be pushed. So Tania is in trouble, guys. Tania is in trouble. What's your opinion? Will Tania survive? Okay, knight c6. Vaishali's opponent brought the knight here back on a6. Vaishali played a very simple move. She played rook e3, f5, rook e1. She's not going for h3, this kind of moves, which we were already talking about, because h3 means queen d6 and capturing the bishop on g6. That's what we were thinking about. But she's playing very solid chess. She first said like, okay, let me get my rooks on the board, and you can already see this thing that the black color strategy is there on the board. So what's happening here? Rook might be going to e6 square at any point. Now queen d6 will not lose the piece on g6 square. So black needs to do something. Maybe f4 is one of the ideas, which is a good idea. f4, if you play, the rook needs to go somewhere. Rook is not having this square, this square, this square. Everything is blocked. I don't know why she played this move. Maybe rook d3 is the only idea. But if okay, white is on the move. Sorry, white is on the move. White needs to play something because f4 is the threat in this position. So maybe f3 will be played in order to block this bishop's diagonal, and then f4, and then rook can go to e2 square. So f3, f4, and rook e2. This might be one of the alternatives, and this bishop will go to f5 square. There will be some exchanges on the board, and okay, these two rooks are there, which are controlling the e file. So white seems to be having slight better position if f3 is played in that situation. What's your opinion, guys? f3 is the move which should be played. Okay, this is what we were talking about here and here. And if bishop f5, okay, let's see. After some time we'll get to know what did they play. Now Tania is here. She played bishop e6 in this position. Okay, still she is holding on to the position. See, before some time when this position was there, I was already thinking that Tania might be getting a great position because the pawn on a4 plus the pawn on c5, both pawns were under attack, and it was pretty difficult for black to defend under those some circumstances. But okay, the game turned out to be in a very different way after bishop c8, and then she lost the pawn on c6 square. She is fighting. I hope that she will manage to draw the game somehow, but okay, it's not going to happen. The c6 pawn, okay, it's not on c7. I think the game is already over. Tania lost the first game, guys. That's not something good. The pawn is almost going to queen, because even if you play rook c8 in this position, bishop will just come to d7 square, and then you will lose the piece over here. So that's why Tania lost this game. I think she lost the game because she was in complete time pressure, because look at her opponent's time. 26 minutes are there, and Tania was having only 5 minutes on the clock. Sorry. Do you know about Chess Premier League happening? Yeah, maybe it will happen. Why, man? Just 1 minute. I'm having cold. Is it like that? Sorry about that thing. Okay, let's go to the other game. Tania lost. Our team needs to win. Team needs to win 2.5, 1.5. So here, Vaishari needs to win this game at any cost. And Ajay Patel was asking me, do you know about Chess Premier League happening? Yes, I know about it. Miss, I just heard about it, that it will be happening in the month of June or July in 2022. But apart from that, I don't have any other information. Okay, as we were discussing, f3 will be played, f4, and rook will go to e2 square. Okay, she played this thing, bishop f5 will be played, and the bishops will be exchanged. White will definitely be having quite good position because e file is under white's control. So it's a good position, I must say, but Vaishali is having very less time. 2.5 minutes are there from Vaishali's side, so she needs to play quickly and precisely in this situation. So what is going to happen? By the way, thank you for liking the stream, guys. Whoever is new here, do like the stream and do subscribe to the channel. Your support is needed in order to grow. Okay. Okay, what is happening in Harika Dronavali? Okay, Harika's game is pretty good. C5 was played by her opponent. She captured on D5 and capturing on C2. Okay, the queen came in the game, and now this is the situation on the board. Okay, B7 is under attack by the knight on here, but Harika is definitely having great position because she's already having an extra pawn, I guess. So 4, 5, 6, 7 pawns are there. 4, 5, 6, 7, and yes, she is having one extra pawn. And the pawn on e4 is also weakness. Maybe d4 will be a good idea because if knight b7 comes, we can capture on e3. If we capture it back, and then okay, we can definitely support the pawn, or maybe we can go rook c3 attacking the pawn on e3 as well as a3. So Harika will be winning this game for sure. She is having 2.5 minutes. Opponent is also having very less time, 1.5 minutes. So 1 point will be there for sure. Okay, she has not gone for this thing. I was considering d4 move, but she has played rook b8. I don't know why she played this move, but d4 was a good idea. Okay, but she is in time pressure. We cannot really consider that. Opponent, miss player will definitely play the best moves in the position. For me, it's very easy to talk about best moves, but who is playing over there on the board, it's not at all easy. Okay, now what is the situation? Knight c4. Okay, guys, I'm having cold. Okay, so my voice is a little bit different, but that's fine, I guess. So knight to c4. What is this knight doing? a5 pawn is under attack. That is the one thing I can see. And yeah, how did this position happen like this? She was having such a good position. Okay, h4. Okay. Oh, maybe she allowed this exchange. Okay, but that's fine. Knight f1. Okay, why is she playing this move? Why rook f1 was not played? Okay, rook f1, maybe queen h3 is the move which is coming. So he played knight f1, queen g4 came. Okay, this is why her position seems to be bad, because black's knights are kind of strong. e4 pawn is under attack. The knight can go jump to g4 square at any point. Okay, this bishop is also under attack. Okay, the pawn on a5 is being protected by the rook on b5. So maybe bishop e3 I can go for, just save the bishop, and maybe bishop can go to g5 square. This looks like a good option or not? Looks good. Looks good. Or maybe just play bishop a3 and control the a3 to f8 diagonal. That might be good. Knight c4, rook b5. Okay, bishop a3, she played this move, and maybe the rooks will be exchanged in this position. Maybe rook b1, rook b1, and white needs to take care of the pawn on e4 all the time. The queen cannot really go anywhere because the possibilities of queen h3, queen g4, and the g3 pawn, e4 pawn. Bhakti's position looks pretty shaky to me because she is having plenty of weaknesses in her center as well as on her king side. So it doesn't look that much promising to me. Let's see what is happening in Harika's game. Okay, Harika's game has progressed a little bit. Knight b7 was captured, rook b7, and she got the pawn over there. d5 pawn is a permanent weakness in this situation. Rook will be going to c4 square. Maybe the rook will go to the c3. This is also good. This is also good. Only thing is that the knight will be coming on a5 square from white side. So knight a5 and knight c6. This is the only option which I can free from white side. Apart from this thing, the pawn on d5 is a weakness, and if black manages to get rid of this rook on this e file, means this e3 rook, then it will be a big weakness on a3 square. So Harika might be winning this game at some point. That's what we can expect, guys. Okay, queen into b7. Wow, bishop f5, rook f5, and she played rook e6, rook f8, queen b5, queen d8, and she got the pawn, man. Wow, Vaishali has got the pawn. The knight on c6 is a weakness. The knight doesn't have any good squares. e7 is not a good square. a5 maybe it can go, but the a7 pawn will be hanging in that case. Knight b8, again the a7 pawn will be hanging. So Vaishali will be getting 2 extra pawns. So Vaishali is winning, guys. Vaishali is winning. Harika is winning. So 2 points are there. Okay, Bhakti needs to draw the game. If Bhakti loses this, oh, she's already having very, very bad position. This is what I was talking about. She needs to play accurately. She needs to bishop a3, rook b8. And okay, she played knight d2 in this situation. And after rook b1, queen a4 came on the board. Okay. What is happening? This is supported. Bishop c5 has been played. What is the issue? I don't see any issue. Maybe this bishop is not having any good squares. This is not there, this is not there. But bishop can come back anytime. Yeah, bishop can come back anytime. Oh, the idea I understand now. Queen b5. Queen b5. If the bishop goes behind anywhere, then queen b1 is a good idea. Rook b1, rook b1. And you get your king anywhere. If this thing comes, then rook b2 and the queen will be lost. And if you play king h2, then knight g4 check, king comes here, and then you can simply capture on g4. 3 pieces, and the king is pretty badly placed here in this position. I think black will be winning. So Bhakti is in big trouble, man. Queen c4. Okay, our opponent is not going for that thing, but where this bishop will go? Maybe she is going for queen d3, and okay, this knight is under attack. Anyhow, the c3 pawn is going to fall on the board. Difficult position for Bhakti. So it might be 2-2. It might be 2-2. So Harika needs to win. Harika is winning because her opponent is having only 2 seconds and 1 second on the clock. She is playing in tremendous time pressure. Harika is having 1 minute and 10 seconds. So in any moment, Harika might be winning this game. So one victory we can say. And here Vaishali has played a big role in our team. Even in the Olympiad, she was playing awesome chess. She won so many games, and now also she is playing awesome chess. So it's a great result by her. She is constantly putting efforts, and she is winning one game after another. That's pretty good. Okay, knight e4. Opponent is having few seconds. She needs to play very quickly now. Rook d1. Okay, now rook c2 will be played. Okay, she played rook that c2. King e3 might be. Then knight f2, and one of the pieces hanging. Okay, Harika is going to win. And Vaishali, okay, she is having this a pawn, extra pawn is there. She might be, okay, first of all, rook is hanging. So she might be playing this move. Just play, okay, rook e8, and now rook e7. Queen g6. Okay, queen e7. She wants to just exchange the queens. If the queens are off the board, then c4 pawn will definitely fall with rook c7 and rook c4. And she'll be having 2 extra pawns. I don't see any. Oh my god. Okay, she is going for this check. Okay, this is the only thread which I can see on the board. And I think she needs to play h4, something like this. If the pawn comes forward, then queen d1 check, king h2, and what's happening? Queen e1 is already protected, so we don't need to worry about the purple check which might be happening on the board. So I think h4 is the move which might be played here on this situation. Okay, she goes rook f8 check, king h7 is there, queen e4 check, This might be one of the ideas, but queen e4 means okay, then it will be problematic, a little bit problematic for her. King h7, and now what to do? Queen e4 check. Yes, she goes for queen e4. Rook g6 is the only move, because if you play g6, then queen e7 is a check and mate. So rook g6 only move. Now h4. Why not play h4 in this situation? I think black somehow I defended the position, and the pawn on g2 is a weakness. Some mistake has been done, because if you allow queen d1 check, king h2, and then let's suppose you play queen to d2 square, or even queen into a2 is also coming. The pawn on g2 will be a weakness. Okay, she plays queen b1. She defends everything. The pawn on a2 is also defended. The queen check, which was coming on d1 square, is also defended in this situation. Wow, that's cool. That's a pretty cool move. And here what's happening? Okay, this game is still going on. She is fighting very hard in this game. Queen d5 is on the board. And what's happening? 1 2 3 4 5 6 pawns are there from the black side. Queen b1. Okay, only the miracle can save Bhakti in this position. Otherwise, this is already pretty lost position for Bhakti, because she is 2 pawns down, plus the queen is centralized pace, and this a pawn is a clear passed pawn in this position, which I feel like okay, quite promising for her. Okay, we will just focus on this game. Okay, this game is already over, thank god. Okay, Harika has won the game, so 1-1 score is there. And here she needs to, means Vaishali needs to win. Bhakti is lost, so 2-2 score will be there on the board for Team India. There, oh, h pawn has been played. Can we attack the pawn, or we cannot attack the pawn? Okay, we can attack the pawn with rook f5, rook h5. Okay, queen c2. She needs to defend the position first. Okay, she is defending everything. c3, a2 pawn is defended. Maybe d5 will be played, and pawn on c4 will be attacked in that case. That might be one of the ideas which might be happening on the board. King h6. Why? Queen d2. Yes, queen d2 is a good idea. Just trying to give the discovered check. And now rook f5. Just attack the pawn on h5. How black is going to defend the pawn on h5? It's a big mystery to me. And what is happening in Bhakti's game? Bhakti is still fighting, but her position is pretty bad. Okay, we'll just focus on Vaishali's game. She needs to win, because if Vaishali wins, then only we will be making a draw, I must say. Otherwise, other two boards we have already lost one and won one game. Rook h4 is better. Okay, rook e4 has been played. Now rook b1 is the check which might be happening on the board, but I think king f2 is the square which we can go. Rook e2 was a very important move, because rook b1 followed by rook b2 and pinning the queen was the threat on the board. So okay, Vaishali is defending against everything, and now the pawn might be going forward with d5 move. This might be one of the ideas in the position. Prashik, I think this is the idea which might be there. h4 should be played at some point. I feel like h4, if the h4 comes on the board, then white task will be easy. Okay, she plays king f2 because the check was there. Of course, that is the only way you can defend the position. Rook b5. Okay, now just play h4 so that you will have some hiding space here on the square, because even if g3 can also be coming. So black has defended the position quite well. The a2 pawn is not going anywhere. D pawn is under attack. Okay, she plays h4, stopping everything on this side of the board. And maybe queen can come in the game at any point. Okay, queen d6. Queen d6 has been played. G3. Okay, the queen was coming in game with queen to h2, but that is stopped very quickly with g3 move. Queen d7. Again, this queen is coming on h3 square. Maybe king g2. Yes, she stopped this queen to h3 move. And g6 has been played. Now just push your pawn. a4. Okay, queen e1. Maybe rook e7 is the move which will win the queen. Rook b7. Wow, nice idea. And can we play rook e6 followed by queen e4 and put pressure here on this square? That might be one of the ideas. But rook b2 is a check. We need to be careful about this thing. Okay, she stops this rook b2 check. Maybe on the next push she might be going for rook e5. We never know. Or maybe the queen will be coming on g5 square. Both are under time pressure, so they need to play very fast. Queen c6. Really? Queen g5. Okay, I can just play queen g5 in this situation. And after queen g5, maybe d5 is a good idea. Yeah, queen f4 she plays. Okay, she's at least trying to get the queens and pieces centralized. If the queen and the rook both are centralized in this position, then the d5 will be idea, which might be happening on the board. Okay, queen a4. Why she's not playing d5 move, I don't understand. She needs to play d4 move. Or maybe she will play d5 move. Okay, she plays d5 move. That's what I was saying. She needs to push the pawn. If she push the pawn, then only some possibilities will happen. Now, d6 followed by rook e7 is also a very good idea. Okay, the rook is under attack. Rook b1 is also one move, which is a possibility over here. And what? Okay, queen c4. Okay, she got the last peak pawn in the position, I must say. And now what's happening? If rook b1 comes, then I think black will be checkmated with rook e7 check, king here, and queen c8 checkmate. If king h6, then queen f4 check, king g5 and queen f6. This will be a check and mate. So black cannot really leave this file, miss rank. And now the, yeah, okay, king h6. What to do in this position? We can just play queen f4 check and just play queen e4. Just support the pawn. c4 pawn will be moving forward in that case. And again, okay, queen d2. Okay, she wants to get rid of the queen. Now queen needs to go back. Maybe queen f4 is the only move, and then we will be pushing the pawn forward with d6 move. That might be one of the ideas in the position. What say, guys? We will be able to draw this game, right? Miss, I really feel like we should be able to draw this game at it. Miss, draw this match, not this game. We need to win this game. I think this game is already over. Bhakti's game is over. Bhakti lost the game. Okay, that was kind of expected in that position. d6. Okay, now rook e7 is a very strong idea. Just trying to get rid of this bishop, exchange this bishop, and then rook e7 or d7. Why not d7? Just king g7, d7, and rook b1. Okay, this check is coming. Apart from this check, is there anything which will be happening? I don't see anything happening. Okay, she stops this check. Very clever move. And now this is coming. Okay, this will lead to a checkmate, because if you come here, then queen h8 is a checkmate. If king f7, then we can checkmate with even with the knight move also. Queen f4 check. Okay, fine. Oh, nice, nice. This is a check and mate. Anyhow, if this comes, then this is a checkmate. d8 is a queen and check and mate. Very nice game by Vaishali. She checkmated her opponent quickly, quite quickly. Very nice game. Beautiful game, I must say. Okay, guys, the first game is kind of over now. We were streaming since last 1.5 hours. I think I will take your leave because I wanted to stream. I just wanted to be consistent. So today I streamed. I was going to make a video also. Maybe from tomorrow I will make some videos related to this championship. If any good game is played by our girls or women players, then I'll definitely try to analyze that game and publish that game. So thanks for being there with me. It was a good 1.5 hours which I spent with you. Do like the stream, whoever is watching this stream afterwards. Okay, and do consider subscribing to my channel. Rook b1 is last of by her opponent. Yeah, rook b1 was the last thing. Rook g1 is the last movement. Okay, this and this is a check and mate which is happening. So thank you, Prashik, for being there. You were there since the start. I hope to meet you guys very soon tomorrow, okay, with some video. So do watch the video and continue supporting the channel. Thank you.